Hey, welcome back. Those are those shirts that I had created for the One Bag Cook. You can buy one for $10. Just contact me over here on YouTube. All right? And it is time. And here we go. Okay, you remember last time we left off? Here's a little recap, okay? We had to do the peppers. The peppers now are cleaned. We had to go ahead and wrap them up. All right? 1, 2, 3 peppers. Next, we had the rice. We boiled the rice up, made it all nice and angry looking. Of course, it wasn't angry. Then we went ahead and set out the peppers. We had them wrapped and all ready to rock and roll. The rice is now done, okay? It's now boiled up. Let me show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's sticky rice still, okay? What we're gonna do is just go ahead and get a spoonful. There it is right there. And it's generous, it's a generous spoonful. Then you got that nice cleaned out pepper that we had already wrapped up and cleaned. And you're gonna stuff that in like a beautiful cake almost that you're creating. You want the center completely filled up with rice. Use your fingers. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to put it all in there with your fingers, because it's about touching the food and getting involved with the food and making everything that TLC that I always speak about. You see that? Clean that off. Good, good, good. Next one. The red one. The red one that looks like an apple. I always say it looks like an apple. All right. So there's another spoonful, right? Be generous right there. You need to though also leave room for the steak. All right, so don't go too much heavy on the rice, but you want to make sure that there is enough in there that's going to fill up the bottom of it. Okay, then what you want to do is clean it off, push all the rice that you have already on the outside of it. There it is. That's what it looks like there, nice and filled up. All right, clean it up just a little bit. Third one. All right, now same technique. You're going to grab the rice, spoonful, stuff it in. All right, that's when we make those holes nice and big so that we can go ahead and get it all in there, and so it's not too messy as much as we possibly can. All right, roundabout, a little bit of extra. I got the gloves on, so it's really not a huge deal. Yeah, that looks great, right? Look at that. That looks great. There's one. That's the first one. That's the second one. And that's the third one. All right, let's move on to that steak. All right, here we go. Now, this is the steak that we already had and added the onions because I wanted onions. This is the end of the 5 to 7 minute initial cook. All right, I added also a little dab of olive oil to make it nice and cohesiveness. Next, we now have these 3 peppers. Now that steak is done, we have the same technique. Spoonful of steak. That has to go in there, okay? And you want to make it generous. You want to go ahead and get whatever you need to fill up just to the top of the actual pepper. All right, so don't be afraid to get in there with your hands. It's about cooking the food and making it look right so that when it comes out, it stays looking right. All right, so you're just going to go ahead and stuff all that steak in there. I like a lot of steak in mine, so I wanted to fill it up right to the tippy top, and that's exactly what you should do. So that when you added the rice, then you added the steak, then it was going to be nice and filled up. Okay, this is the second one. Same technique, and it's a good thing that we chopped up this London broil even into smaller pieces, because if we had not, it wouldn't have fit in there. That was another technique that you have to do in cooking. You have to make sure that if you're going to have the certain capacity to be filling anything, you're going to have the smaller pieces be able to put in there. Okay, here's the third one. Same thing, cleaned up, nice, huge, pepper hole, so to speak. All right, the hole of destiny. Remember we spoke about that. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab. It's just that last scoop, and we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Generous, fill it up. Got little runners, as always. There's always something going on in my cooking shows. There we go. And you're going to just go ahead and stuff that in just as so. You see that? In the tin foil. I didn't do anything different. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3 peppers stuffed now with the steak. Here we are. This is the 20-minute boil total, all right? We put them in there all wrapped up, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's covered. It's a condensing type of heat convection oven, and that's what it looks like. This is at the end of those 20 minutes, okay? What you're looking for is the pliableness of the pepper. You see how that just ripped, and you can actually almost hear it ripping. It's very it's not hard. It's like a softer, okay? It's a movable type of pepper because you needed it cooked. All right, this is what it looks like after the 20 minutes. All nice, and now we're going to add the cheese. That's going to be that 1, 2, 3 gold bars of mozzarella, whole mozzarella cheese that we got. Now, I'm not saying that I shouldn't have cut this into smaller pieces, because I definitely should have. But I was working one-handed. I was also working, just under a lot of stuff going on around me, because when you make these cooking shows, there's nothing easy about it, except for stuff in the cheese, of course. See? And I'm just going to generously put it there, and we're going to leave it there because I'm going to cover it anyway to melt. So it's really not a huge deal, all right? So that's that process right there, and this is what it looks like melted. That took 15 minutes, by the way. Okay, and it's revealing time. Just made the plate up. I chose the orange one because I like that color. I thought it was a nice color. We have over here, remember that we have the fire roasted corn that I took out of the can and put over to the side. Let me clean this up a little bit. We have the rice, the sticky rice, all right? The basmati rice that I love to use. See how sticky it is still? That was extra rice that we had in that bowl still. Now, let's see what this pepper is getting ready to do over here, okay? I've enjoyed this. This has really been a great experience for me, showing you guys like just the basics of cooking. All right, let's cut this in half and see what it looks like right now. Look at that. Look at the mozzarella. Look how it melted. Look how it almost looks like a pie. It's a pepper pie, I guess, right? All right, here we go. Let's test that out. Let's show you. See how that looks? Look at that, just cohesiveness of the meat, the rice, and of the cheese. All right, let's test this out real quick. All right, that is very soft and perfect the way that came out. You see how the rice stuck on there before I went ahead and just turned it upside down? Wow, that is very soft, and yet it has a firmness to it, because I don't like my food mushy, and you don't want your vegetables cooked mushy either, okay? So that came out absolutely perfect. And okay, let's try that steak now. All right, remember it's in smaller pieces, but I need to cut it just a little bit smaller. There it is right there. It was cut. Look at the color of that. That's cooked all the way through, all right, with the 35 minutes that we have. Roughly between 23 to 30, I say about 48 minutes total. Just relaxing, cooking. There's that steak again. Just cooking and relaxing and enjoying the experience of just having really good food, fun, just talking about, just life and as you are listening to me in my life, of course. And there's that cheese, the mozzarella, that whole mozzarella. Get a little corn on there. And I'm telling you right now, that corn, it looked good, and oh my, did it taste even that much better. That is just great. Let's get a little spoonful of that again, because I needed a second dosing of that. All right, let me see there. Okay. And it's just good. I mean, this is a good meal. It's good all around. It's a hearty meal, okay? And it didn't even take that much or that long to put together. I mean, it seems a little bit long because I've been cooking in 2 different episodes, so it takes a little bit longer in that sense, because I work a retail job and unfortunately I don't have much time. So thank you very much for watching. I am the One Bag Cook over here on YouTube. Thank you so very much. If you have your children watching with everyone, it's a family show. Thank you so much. God bless you, bless your family, and we just keep on going. We're going. All right, this is our leftovers right here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Buy a shirt. $10 is all you need. It's inflation price. This is the One Bag Cook, and I will see you next time. And thank you so very much for watching. Have a great day.